Tuesday, November. Sophie's turn to join in. Can she remember? Humphrey!
Millie and Molly are looking at the clouds. One of them says that one of the clouds look like a dinosaur, and apparently Humphrey likes dinosaurs because they say it. They run over to Farmer Higgidy's farm where they see a horrible sight of Beefy the bull. Apparently Molly doesn't like Beefy. Everyone is at class, planning the picnic at the park. Humphrey doesn't want to go. Millie and Molly are making the picnic, and then they try to look at what foods their friends like, and then when Jack eats a carrot, Humphrey then ruins it and then throws the carrot on the floor and yells in his face like his usual self. They decide to make the food, and then Humphrey is at it again. A girl named Sophie comes over to class, and then they spy on Humphrey, who runs down the corridor and punches her, laughs at her, and then throws a piece of paper at her, and even worse, in the playground, he causes her to scrape her knee. When he scrapes the girl's knee, he pushes her off the skipping rope, and then she scrapes her knee, and then she starts crying when Molly tells Humphrey that he's a bully. Like, that is not a lie. Molly decides that it's not a good idea to give Humphrey some food because even she knows that Humphrey is a brat because he doesn't even deserve food in her opinion. The day of the picnic has arrived, and Humphrey is still mad, and he tries to throw a gingerbread man at Sophie since he's still at it for her. He tries to throw a gingerbread man at Sophie, and then he mocks Molly and then sticks his tongue out at her. The girls then go over to Beefy the bull, and Humphrey is trying to mess with a bull. Now, you don't want to mess with a bull. And Humphrey proceeds to insult the bull by calling it dumb and poking it with a stick. He annoys the heck out of the bull, causing the bull to get very angry. Humphrey then starts running, and then he hurts his knee or ankle. See, that's probably how it felt when you scraped that girl's knee, Humphrey. Miss Blythe says that Millie and Sophie are brave, and then Humphrey gives Sophie a gingerbread man, and the narrator even claims that Humphrey never bullied anyone again. Well, this episode actually took place before the episode where he picked on the blind girl, insulted Alf, and accused B.B. Brown of being a thief. Were even made. So, the narrator isn't telling the truth? Let's summarize. Humphrey spent the episode being a complete menace, and first of all he yelled at his friend's face and broke his carrot, repeatedly bullying his friend Sophie by throwing a gingerbread man at her, almost, scraping her knee, and punching her. He also messed with a bull, which ended up being one of Humphrey's not-so-clever choices as he ended up tripping. The narrator in the end claimed that Humphrey never bullied anyone again, and not once did you hear Humphrey ever say sorry to the person he's insulted, because Humphrey still knows that he's never going to ever change after he bullied someone. Humphrey can get bullied. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button because it really makes the channel grow. Bye.